Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again. Servers are up early, but before we get started, this stream is brought to you by the coldest water. Got some great stuff going on there. Make sure you check it out. I don't know why this keeps happening. But anyway, yeah, check it out. Make sure in the description there's two links. One is a link to the giveaway. Let's see what's going on with that. Last time we checked it, seemed to be something strange going on with that, but yeah, and then the second is the referral code, promo code, and the referral link. So if you're interested, a bunch of people have already purchased it. I wonder if they'll have a testimonial by now, but it says a weekly drawing, but it does still say 0 days, 0 hours. So yeah, maybe that's different if you use like a different browser or something. I don't know, but I've been loving it. I haven't properly golfed with it yet, but I've taken the small bottle to the range and stuff, and it's been great. No leaks or nothing like that. I'll say that this is the thing I like the most about the product, is there's like no way water can get out of this jug, because it's actually like it's a way more intelligent design, the lid or whatever, let's put it that way. Oh yeah, that's interesting. It must be because I've already entered it maybe, but it says when I open it on Microsoft Edge, it says 3 hours 26 minutes. So yeah, you could this is a really good, by the way, $129 value. It's a really good, like, insane. If I won that, I'd be very happy. But anyway, yeah, that's that. Hey Metro, excited for the new affixes this week? Yeah, not really. They're probably gonna be worse than last week. Ahmed, welcome. Good to see you again. Good to see you as well. Yeah, servers up early today, so we looked like we were waiting, but then last minute, we will see. Okay, well, let's get the weekly stuff started, and we'll get going. Got some quests to pick up.
You're smarter than you look.
Yeah, that's gonna give a... Oh wow, Queen's Frozen Tear. Wow, that's kind of a little morbid. Yeah, so that's gonna give 500 anima now. Pretty good. I'm satisfied with that. Let's make sure we pick this up. 1600 gold as well. Is that normal? After Prot Warrior buffs, I am constantly doing 3k overall and 15 keys. Gotcha, so you're just where every other tank is then. That's interesting. I thought it'd be higher than that. I thought Warrior was already like a higher damage tank. They just wanted to try to make them even higher, but I guess not. One thing we didn't do last week was pick up the dungeon quests on Tuesday. So I ended up having to do them like late last night. Okay, let me go do the mission table. Then we will fly over to Orivos and get some vaults opened. First week that we're going to get 2 credits for the raid loot, so hopefully there'll finally be something in there that I need. Hey Jambo, welcome. How's it going, man? I released another golf video last night too, if you didn't see it. I've been putting it in the announcements tab of the Discord, but yesterday we made some really big progress. I'm very pleased with what happened yesterday. Okay, can we finally get the Stygia? Doubt it. I don't know why I can never finish this mission. I don't understand like what's so difficult about it. It's like impossible though. Morning, happy Tuesday. What's up, buddy? Yeah, 1 more minute is morning and then it's noon. Literally just can never upgrade this mission. I feel like this guy has to be one of my best people, but he never levels up. Okay. I need to send him on whatever the highest EXP missions are. That would have been that one, it looks like. It's so strange that like I just have no... I literally can't do this. Like, what's the point? I guess Blizzard didn't do a great job of designing this. Levels are too important of the people, I guess, and it takes really fucking long to level them up. Yeah, so let's send this person. Make sure they're getting out on a good mission. And if we get that free slot, we just throw our lowest dude in there to collect the free experience. Oh, that's 1.5k. That's pretty good. That one's a relatively high quest, though. Probably won't get it. Yo, Metro, what add-on is that? It's called Venture Plan, and it's been really, really useful, honestly. I would definitely pick it up. Wait, this is the mission? No way, I can't finish this one. So what did you think about the blue post regarding Valor? Yeah, I mean, they just confirmed my worst fears of its system, honestly. So it's pretty much a pointless system. I don't know why they even implemented that. It's a complete waste of fucking time implementing that. It's literally only for characters that are already like 90% done with the gearing process and have nothing else to get from Mythic Plus except 1 or 2 small upgrades. So yeah, you're basically going to hit cap on your alts and then have to wait weeks to even be able to use it. Pretty useless. I mean, I don't know why they made it all account-wide either. Like, it's like all these systems don't make any sense together. I assumed when they made it account-wide, it would be very good for alts. Like, that was a deciding factor, but it seems like it was maybe a coincidence. Like, they didn't even probably mean to do it or something. Because it's actually useless. No alt can make any use of that unless they want to waste their own Valor. Why can I not get this? It's only a level 41 mission. Yo, Metro, I don't really know that much about golf, but I'm curious what happens to the 100 balls you threw yesterday. Oh, no, I paid somebody to, like, it's a driving range. You go there, you pay them for those balls, and then they come and pick them up later. It's not for this season. It's a fix for, it's going to be worse. It's not going to change when we get it. It's going to be useless next season, too. Nobody's going to want to use any Valor until they've exhausted most of the easy upgrades. That's the thing, like, you're not going to waste Valor on a scale if you can just get a 226 version in the chest. Like, you've just wasted your Valor there. Hey, Metro, how would you go about gearing alts? Just ding my 60 on my lock. I don't know. Haven't done one in a while. How can I find this post so I can bomb it? Go to Wowhead? Like every other person on the planet? Okay, I guess we're unable to do this mission for some unknown reason. I don't understand how a level 40 mission I can't complete, but sure thing. I'm going for a 226 crit haste weapon for Holy. I got Quantum Device in my box. Gotcha. You're playing a lot of Holy, huh? What's led that decision? Hey, Fry, welcome. Oh, the server's up? Yes, correct. Your informer's correct. Okay, that's gonna be it, I guess. This mission too. See if we can't do something like that. For alts, get your renown max first. World quest rewards will go up to 195. You can also get the covenant set at 195. Yeah, it's a good place to start. Honestly, I don't know though. Like, how much time do people see people still farming 2s? I think I would get in on that as fast as possible. Get a 2 and get carried by some badasses. Because that's definitely like, you know what I mean? You can just farm 2s. I don't know what eye level 2s give though. It's probably worse than 195 actually. Hey, how are you doing? Your videos help me a lot to improve my blood decay. Shamster, sweet. How many total followers can you get? I don't know. I probably have everyone now. I think there's a cap, right? No idea. Not counting them all. $20 for character upgrade now. What? Honestly, what led me to doing it was I hit a wall, so to speak, when I was pugging 19th as prot. A lot of the keys at 19 already had tanks and just needed healers. Yeah, Holy Pallet's really good. Chu is 187. That's probably true, actually, yeah, because 184 is... Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, we're going to do this mission or what? 17 followers, that's the cap. That's a weird number. I guess that means it was 15 from the Covenant and then 2 of the extra ones. There's a cap as an achievement to get them all. Yeah, I think I got it a couple weeks ago. Okay. Let's finish this up. $20 for a character level boost instead of $75. What are we talking about? I don't understand. $75. What is this? No idea. Alright. Got a lot of meat. It's weird how the green enchanting cache gives almost the same amount as the epic one. Or the blue one. I don't think there's an epic one. Let's put this meat in the bank, then we'll go to Orbos, get our chest, and we'll get started on some keys. And again, this stream brought to you by The Coldest Water. Really enjoyed their product. I can't wait until I can actually go out and golf, though. My plan is to take the small jug with me on the course, well, like in the cart. I don't know, like if I have a cart, obviously. If I walk, it'll just be in the bag. But yeah, my plan after that is to I'm gonna bring the big jug with me and put that in like the carrying portion of the cart, just so I can fill it up. But it's probably way more water than I'd ever need. When I golfed last season, even during the hottest days, I'd only ever really drink like 2 16-ounce bottles. 2 or 3. This is 20 ounces. So that's what? 20 ounces is what? 21. Yeah, so at most I need to fill that up once. Kind of a waste of time, but still, I don't plan on buying another one. I really hope they buff arms. I don't think they're buffing arms. Arms is like the most dominant spec in the game in PvP right now, so you're living through that, unfortunately. I've been loving the big jug. Hey, what's up? Yeah. So how's it been? Any commentary on it? Any testimonial? Crimson Rune weapon is a great legendary. Testing it with Tombstone, and it feels great. Yeah, this week we definitely want to do that. Today, I think we stick with Fall Bulwark, though. I don't want to get a... I'm going to stick with Fall Bulwark today, see how that feels in Fortified. And then next time we stream Blood DK, I'll be doing testing more on Tombstone. I guess that'll be tomorrow. I haven't really... This is going to be a... I should let you guys know this now. There's going to be a couple weird weeks coming up here. Yeah, so my mother's having a major surgery next Friday, okay? So there's a good chance I just don't stream at all that weekend. Obviously not going to be... Well, I might stream Friday just to get my mind off it, but the problem is, like, I don't know how long the surgery is going to be or when it's... So it depends when the surgery is. If the surgery is, like, in the middle of the day, then I'll probably stream on Friday, and then that would be it. But... On top of that, I plan on integrating golf back into my week. So Monday and Thursday are back to golf. So it probably means no more Thursday streams. Unless it rains or something. I don't know. And then... Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's do some keys. I need Valor. Gotcha. Well, I'll be looking to do progression keys. I'm certainly not doing 2s, but... I'm going to do one for sure. Do what? Okay, so let's do the vault first. Let's see what we get. And, oh, interesting. But the belt. The belt comes from the fucking raid, though, right? Like, come on. I really shouldn't be taking that. I don't know, though. Like, that's a direct upgrade. It's a very good belt. I mean, it's not actually... Wait, is this even the one I want? No, is there 2 belts? Can't remember. I think there's 2 belts. It's always confused me because it's waste. No, I want this one from Sun King's Salvation. That one's from Minerva. Yeah, the trinket is pretty good. What are the affixes this week? I can't remember, actually. I know it's Grievous, though. What would you guys do? Take the direct upgrade that's not a best-in-slot piece, or take a trinket that you might not even use? Definitely don't want any of the other stuff, right? No. What's the neck? Haste Mastery neck, yeah. Although that is also a small... No, of course. I already have a socket in this piece, so... I was going to say that neck is a better stat weight than my current neck. But it doesn't have a socket. Spiteful Grievous Fortified. That's the week, yeah. You take the upgrade. Fort Spiteful Grievous. Yeah, I think I'll probably take... even though, I don't know... I mean, I'll probably never actually use that, to be honest. I made a post asking why not remove the Valor cap and general discussion on the forum, so that's going to go well. To be fair, that trinket can only... Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, I can only get that from here. I don't know if I'll ever use it, though, to be honest. Where are people seeing character upgrades for $20? They aren't. Yeah, I don't know. It's not happening. Just take the trinket. The problem is this isn't even the belt I want from the raid, so... Eventually we get the belt. What's my current... Oh, yeah, my current belt is solid ass, too. That's a good ass belt. Okay, let's take the trinket. Okay, just in case we ever use that someday. That's a pretty interesting trinket. Alright, so we got the chest, the other side. 18, and it is, yes, Fortified Spiteful Grievous. Okay, let's quickly pick up the quests, and then we'll get going. I can never remember where those are. Over here. I personally don't do Mythic Plus. I don't know why. Just don't feel comfortable with it. Alright, thanks for letting us know. Yeah, not a bad week for the other side, though. Spiteful Grievous. Oh, yeah, this is not a bad week. Grievous is tough, but the problem with Spiteful that we saw early in the season is that, like, healers kind of get walled off by the Spitefuls. People kind of all split up. Makes it hard. Ouch, what? It's not a spine key this week, guys. Nothing wrong with the other side on a fortified week, that's for sure. Why do you think that Valor cap is 220 and not 226? Literally, the only thing I could think of is that they designed this without even having any idea what they were designing. Like, I don't know where the miscommunication came, but it was probably suggested and then picked up by somebody who didn't have any idea what they were doing. Because it makes absolutely no sense. The system literally makes absolutely no sense. It's literally just for people who are like 90% done with the gearing process and still want to get some value out of Mythic Plus. Otherwise, it's a complete waste of time. Like, you're not going to upgrade if, you know, like when you're... we could try, I guess, but it's going to be harder to get into groups. When you're actually in the gearing process, you're literally not able to use Valor, right? Because you're not going to upgrade a 207 to a 210 and then just get a 210 down the road. And you're not going to risk upgrading a 210 early on in your gearing process when every single vault is going to give you an upgrade, right? So it's like you're literally just going to be sitting on it for weeks. I don't know. It's pretty fucking stupid, honestly. I don't know who came up with this system, but it's like it doesn't make any sense at all. Grievous a car, even on 4, is no joke. Oh, really? Looking forward to your reset keys. Yeah, me too. Always an interesting day. We already can't get 223 weapons as Mythic Plus players. Now can't even get 226 outside of cash. I think if they keep this system, they should definitely make it go to 226. Definitely. That's something they need to do for next season for sure. It needs to go to whatever the highest level is, and at least you don't feel like you're wasting your... Because that's the big issue, right? Like, you put Valor into going to 220, and then that piece is useless if you get the upgrade in the chest. So that's fine. Like, that's how gearing works elsewhere. But then you've just lost that Valor. You know what I mean? That Valor's gone. You can't get it back. So now you make that decision again next week. Same thing happens. You might be 4 or 5 weeks in, and that could keep happening over and over again. And it's just, you're literally getting nothing from Valor. It's completely useless. I really don't get it. I love this system. It's nice to have a small backup plan. I would have never gotten 1 Poxstorm, let alone 2. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's great for people who are already, like our mains, fully geared. But 1 or 2 small upgrades are still out there, and we could do something with it. But for, like, the problem is, like, why did they make this account wide? I don't understand. What's the point? Why did they do this? I think this is a bug, honestly. I don't think they would have done it on purpose. Because it just set this precedent for me thinking that this was going to actually be valuable for a fresh character, like a fresh alt that hasn't done 15s in time yet. It's like, no, it's not even true. And on a multi-roller, it's completely useless. Like, I can't justify upgrading a ret weapon because if I get something good for Holy, I need to have Valor for that. Like, it's kind of crazy. 9.1, you just keep upgrading, I think. Yeah, that's the problem. You can't you can't actually upgrade gear early in the season because it's just going to be a waste of Valor. Like, you're just going to lose that Valor. You know what I mean? You can't actually get anything from that Valor because every cache is going to be an upgrade, right? In the beginning of the season, every single weekly vault is going to be an upgrade. So why would you upgrade a piece to 6 item levels lower than that upgrade if that upgrade could be one of those, like, you know what I mean? One of those slots. So you're not going to use any Valor for weeks and weeks and weeks. You know what I mean? You're just going to be sitting on the cap for weeks and weeks. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, I guess that's fine. Then eventually you find use for it, but it's just like, what a terrible system. And the thing is, it's like people are farming it too. It's like, oh my god, they're really wasting their own time. Anyway, a lot of people aren't as geared or lucky with their upgrades. No, it's the other way around. If you're not as geared, this system is worse for you. That's my point. Like, if you are fully geared, this is a fine system. Like, it works fine. Then you could get the 1 or 2 upgrades you still want out of Mythic Plus, get some power that way. But if you, are not fully geared, like if you don't even have any 226 pieces on at all, right? And you upgrade, say, 1 or 2 pieces to 2. First of all, to be even able to get to 210, it's going to take you weeks, right? But let's just assume that this is happening. Now, you have maybe like 207 pieces on your character, but you haven't not really gotten any 226s yet, okay? So you then choose to upgrade one of those 207s to 220. That's going to cost a couple thousand, like at least 1,000 Valor, right? I don't know what the lowest piece is, but that's 1/5 of your cap that you've just now used on a single item. And then in the vault, that item is there, 226. Okay, well, we'll take it. It's still our best item, whatever. Take it. Then you do the same fucking thing next week. You use 2/5 of your cap on 2 items that are now 220, and the same thing in the vault, 226 chest that you just upgraded. It's like, oh my god. So now you've just wasted, that value is now completely gone, right? So there's no reason to use it. You're not going to use that. You're going to sit on that. It's not worth it. It's not going to help you. You know, taking that piece to 220 at the end of a week is not going to help you. It's not going to make a big enough difference. You're going to wait until the end of the season to use any of it. Or at least like you're with the time when you're fully geared. So for the first 6-8 weeks of the season, you're literally just going to be sitting there acquiring Valor with no purpose. Because why would you? Like, why would I spend it on a scale when I can just get the scale in the chest? Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks have gone by. I haven't gotten the scale. Now I'm going to use it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just really bizarre. I don't know who thought this was a good system. Anyway, a lot of people with this. One thing for sure, this Valor system ain't for alts. Yeah, it's definitely not for fresh characters. I saw a suggestion somewhere that we should be able to use Valor points to get Mythic 0 item level pieces. I do like the sounds of that after running Mots and DOS another 25 times. Yeah, that would be even worse. I don't think that would make it even worse, so I don't know. Again, you're not gonna like the whole upgrade from 0 out of 12 thing is not viable. Like, that's off the table now, unless you literally only need 1 piece and you're sure you only need 1 piece and you don't care if you eventually get it in the chest because there's only 1 piece you ever needed. That's off the table. I was really hoping that was going to be something you could do. Like, I could just kind of grind out lower keys on my alts, wait for a big piece, and then upgrade that all the way, you know, and then regardless, you know, that would be a benefit for even if it was a small period of time. But that's no longer off the table. That's going to be like 2 or 3/3 of your cap, or 2 or 3/5 of your cap at least. To upgrade any piece from 184 is going to cost you probably like at least 2k Valor. Maybe more like 3k Valor. So that's like half your cap at least. You can use the Valor to get better gear faster, so you can progress faster. You don't just save it for BIS. No, you don't. That's the problem. Yeah, you don't understand. Like, you're only going to get 750 more this week if you got 5k last week. The problem is things just cost way too much to upgrade, I guess, is the actual problem. If they just made the upgrades way less. But one-handed weapon fresh is 6k Valor. Yeah, there you go. So upgrading a single piece to start to finish is completely off the table. So the best you would get is like a 184 that you upgrade to like 200 or something like that. And that'd still be like 1,000 or some Valor, and you'd still have wasted it. Like, you know what I mean? Because eventually you're going to get a better one. So there's no reason to upgrade like 180, 190 to 2 something. You know what I mean? And there's no reason to take an item that's kind of in the mid tiers to the highest, because you're going to eventually get that in the cache. Like, it will happen. You know what I mean? It just depends on how quick you don't, like, how long you want to wait. But you can only get certain, like, people realize that, right? You can only upgrade so many pieces. There's not, like, you cannot infinite upgrade. You know what I mean? You cannot upgrade 12, 13, 14 pieces. So you have to choose. So you can upgrade, like, 5 pieces total. Okay, so you make that decision, and then 5 weeks in a row, all 5 of those pieces are replaced by the chest. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, why did you even put this system in the game? Honestly, what's the point of putting this in the game? I'm unsure. Okay, anyway, we got a Necrotic Wake. I think this is going to be a pretty easy week for Necrotic Wake, honestly. Spiteful, not a problem in here at all. Plenty of room to run around. System seems like it was made as a way to fill gaps, not get fully geared. Yep, that's my point. Like, it's literally just made for characters that are already fully geared, that just want some 1 or 2 extra pieces, which is fine. I mean, I guess that's a fine thing to do, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, why bother wasting time on a system like that? Why, like, delay? They basically made a whole patch around that. You know what I mean? The whole patch was that system, and it's like pretty useless. Very, very niche usage, let's put it that way. Do you think you should be able to upgrade to 220? Yes, absolutely. If this system is going to stay the way it is, then it absolutely needs to be 226. If you're only going to be able to upgrade a few items, that there's no way that those items should then just be replaced by them all. No fucking... That is just ridiculous. Honestly, it's fucking stupid, okay? The fact that you could upgrade a piece and then it could still just be replaced by the chest. So, yes, make it go to 226 or just remove, like, don't even waste time with this system. You're just taking the worst case scenario, though, by saying you'll get the exact same item from the vault. You get 3 different items from the vault. You won't always have... You only can wear, what, 16 pieces? I mean, like, what are we talking about here? It's going to happen eventually. If it doesn't happen the same week you upgrade the piece, then maybe you feel like you got some benefit of it. But, like, I don't know. That's just so dumb. Like, why would I spend so much time grinding a system that doesn't even give me an upgrade? All 20s in time? That's not going to happen. 20, I mean, who the fuck has all 20s in time? Very few people. It should just be fine as it is. There's no reason that Keystone Master is required for any of this. Doesn't make any sense. With how much time it takes to, how much, like, investment it takes to upgrade a piece, you shouldn't need achievements for this. People who wanted a PvP-like system with vendors were never going to get it. Nah, certainly not. I don't think you should be able to buy gear. That's not good either. Again, you don't even want to buy gear. If the current system is going to stay this way, then you definitely can't afford to buy gear too. Unless the gear costs like 10 Valor. There's no way anybody could afford to buy the gear too. You shouldn't be able to farm 15s for 226? Why not? You did it in BFA. That's how it worked in Legion and BFA. Titanforge. Plenty of upgrades. Honestly, I got gear that was stronger. Like, you know what I mean? I got max Titanforge pieces. I have videos recorded on the channel of me doing it. I don't know why that system was even removed from the game, let alone replaced with such a shitty one, but... I mean, again, with the current Valor cap as it is, you'd only be able to get 2 pieces. You know what I mean? To get a piece to 226 is going to be another... whatever it is, 350 times 2, whatever, however many upgrades, so... You're still only going to be able to wear 2 26s, maybe 2 of them. And again, what would you rather? 2 pieces from 226 or every piece, luckily? I don't know. I think just an increase in loot drops would have been fine. No, we don't need any more loot. Just need better loot. Better loot is what we need. Plenty of loot, not enough quality loot. Anyway, if I'm coming back to WoW and I want to play a class that can both DPS and heal and do both very well, what should I do? Yeah, I mean, explore the classes that can do that and figure out which one you like the most. I am very against telling people what to play because it's way too, like, of a personal decision. Just jumped in, so Valor is capped. Yep, you'll only be able to get about 12k this season. That's going to take months to get to that point. For the foreseeable future, 5 to 6, 7k is going to be what you'll get. It's going to still take a few weeks. Valor points are useless for people still gearing because they'll just get upgrades from doing the dungeons. Yeah, that's my point. Like, if you're doing like 5, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, that gear is just vendor gear. Like, you don't keep that for long enough. and you don't want to upgrade it because it's not you. By the time you upgrade it to 220, you'll get, you know, something way better. I'm happy I got Unbound 210 for my Pally and boosted it to 220. I'm very cool with that. Yeah, like I said, it's great. It's a great system if you are fully geared for sure. I'm having no trouble getting the gear I want. The problem is gear is 15 item levels too low. Golf much recently? So yeah, I released another golf video last night. Hopefully you guys are checking it out. Ace Games TV has all my golf content. But yeah, we made some serious progress. We've yet to go to a golf course, but we've been at the range a few times now, so I'm kind of in the spring training phase of golf right now. I'd like to see the return of Warforged and Titanforging in a controlled manner. Say Warforged, Titanforging 15 item levels increase, something like that. I think this system is fine. I think the system we have now is fine. There just needs to be no limit on it. I don't see why you couldn't have ever had the system. Like, Titanforging didn't have a limit on it. And there was an average Titanforge chance, right? Like, you know, you did 30 dungeons, you were going to get X amount of Titanforges. So just like now, you do 30 dungeons, you get X amount of Valor, you upgrade X amount of pieces. Obviously, luck is different than guaranteed, but just make the guaranteed items give, like, way less chance, like, or way less, you know, make it so it takes, if it takes 10 dungeons to get a guaranteed piece, make it so it was only 5 from Titanforging, whatever the ratios have to be. I don't know. You started playing golf? Yeah, so last summer, after losing my job from COVID, I realized that I need something to do to get out of the house. And my dad was like, let's golf. He hadn't golfed in a long time either. And I was like, dude, I don't know if I have time for it, blah, blah, blah. But we kind of eventually got together and did it. And then I got the bug back. So the rest is history. We're now like super serious golfers, even though we suck. But we're trying to get better and recording a lot of the footage and stuff on Ace Games TV, my second channel. Links in the description if you want to check it out. Trying to get better. I feel like it's just like, wow, you know, just record everything and learn, watch afterwards. The Valor system was the answer to the whine from 3 months ago about doing mythics for little rewards. Yeah, but it doesn't help that, is my point. Even though Conquest and Valor are not the same at all, Honor and Valor are the same. Yeah, that's the issue. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like whoever designed the system was like somebody new. Like, they didn't know what else was in the game, because it's like, oh, you had this great idea and you fucked it up. Like, legitimately, you know what I mean? It could have been so good. Do you enjoy Shadowlands dungeons more than BFA? Definitely, yeah. Oh god, I fucking hated some of the BFA dungeons. Oh, yo, real quick, me and Cop were talking about trying to two-man Mechagon, the hard mode Mechagon. Has anybody tried that since the expansion's been over? I don't know how easy it is to get the last boss down with just 2 people. Like, the last boss's mechanic done with 2 people. Which is in case anyone knows. How do you like your hair now versus the typical buzz cut? Yeah, it's great. I love the way it looks. It's going to be a pain in the ass at times, but that's so fun. I started playing golf with my dad some years ago. I haven't gotten much better, but there's a long way to go. Getcha. Yeah, I'm finally making some progress. I feel like I did a 3-man, but 2 might suck. Yeah, how is the ending with less than 5 people, or less than 4 people, I guess? And the mount is not like, the mount drops like it. Cop won't be able to. I'm pretty sure I could solo everything but the last boss, so I don't even need. That's not part. I'm talking about the last boss only. How can you do the last boss without 4 people? I think it's possible, but I don't know. The last boss has that mechanic where you have to like pick like 1, 3, 4, 2. You know what I mean? You have to press them in order. And we always, whenever I did it, you always needed 4 people for that. Personally, I think the hair looks better now than it did Buzz. Yeah, me too. We did Holy Pally, Vengeance, and Marksman Hunter. Gotcha. I'm talking about the last boss. Yeah, he went in there and like soloed it easily on Mythic 0, so I don't see why it would be difficult. 2 people can do it easily. I'm just not sure Cop has the ability. Alright, dude. Well, I'm sure somebody of great skill like yourself could probably handle it alone, but I'm just wondering if it's possible with 2 at all. So if that's the case, then we'll be good. Alright, raid check. Here we go. Seat up. Cool hair. Thanks a lot, John. Yeah, I'm gonna keep growing and hopefully it'll be fun. I kind of missed the buzz, so yeah. Do you change up your routes depending on fortified versus tyrannical? Some dungeons, yes. Not many though. This always happens when the preferred content creators want something like Valor points. Blizzard implements exactly what they want, and everyone ends up hating it. It's true, it does happen a lot, but I have a video on my Bloody K soloing last boss of Mythic 15 Mists. Nice, that sounds fun. Yeah, I was just asking if it's possible to do with 2 people, so you're the one who's got to bring skill into it. It's literally just press buttons. I could do it alone, honestly, if I can just get all 4 clicks as fast as possible, but oh, what am I doing? I have the wrong everything. God damn it. I have not changed anything. It's unfortunate. Including soulbinds, covenants, literally nothing. You are with Super Strain, yeah, not on purpose. But I am, so we'll see what it looks like. I was referring to his ability to turn his character in times of stress. That's fine. I was just asking if it's possible for 2 people to do it, so we have our answer, it seems. For the clicks hyper mobile spec is pretty much required. Really? They're not close enough to just walk between them quickly? I wasn't bringing skill into it. I was just saying I think it's possible. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jix. I guess we'll use... I don't even know. Like, how do you even use Blood Drinker in 5 mans? I have no idea. Oh, look at that. It shows who it's on now with the little logo. Do Spitefuls despawn or do you have to kill? They could despawn, yep, but you should kill them, I think. Most times they're just going to die to dots and stuff. It's actually a good week for Super Strain, honestly. The problem is my dots are on... They need to change the alpha. Or whatever you call it. The strata. Well, NCAA tournament starts on Thursday, but honestly, I have to say I have very little interest now. I'll probably watch the Syracuse games, but past that, I don't know, maybe watch some of the ACC games in general, but this is the first year that I've ever watched this sport with Duke wasn't in the tournament. The most annoying part about this week is that you can't mount immediately after combat. No, that's busting, right? Nayfei DK is sexy, thanks. He's pretty attractive, I agree. I don't even have slow D&D. It's not really going to be an issue in here. I like Grievous as a Holy Pally. It makes things interesting. And I'm glad I'm done with Storming. Those did 0 damage, but were annoying. Yeah, they're really very low damage, but definitely annoying, I agree. Most annoying affix, hands down. It's mostly annoying because it doesn't do anything. Can't mount when Spiteful Spirits are up? Oh yeah, you can't. I mean, you're still in combat. Why would you be trying to mount? You actually can, though. If everything dies at the same time, there's like a second or 2 where you're out of combat. But that doesn't happen. Bursting. Hi, Max Hori. Alright. Oh good, yeah, we have a... Oh yeah, Sign's the guy, right? Need to make sure this hits everything. I missed one. Oh yeah, Spiteful. Didn't even think about that. Which covenant are you? I have to say, if you can't tell, I don't know if I should answer that question, but I am Night Fae. Night Fae. Night Fee? Yeah, Night Fae. Well, we accidentally tested what our character looks like without all the overpowered shit. And honestly, with just the Night Fae stuff, it seems like a huge buff. Okay, where's the rest of the shit? What do we get? Only one of the packs? And there's the other one. I only play Venthyr, so I have no idea what the other abilities look like. Gotcha. Wait, what the fuck? That other ad didn't aggro? Single target's not our specialty here, it looks like. I hope the next expansion they'll just make Dancing Rune Weapon give Bone Shield charges regardless, though. I think that would be a really good way to move forward. I like Divine Toll too much to ever switch to Kyrian, or ever switch from Kyrian. What do you think is better in raid, Blood Drinker or Heartbreaker? Blood Drinker, because it does more damage. So I was thinking about more about the question I asked you the other day about when you were live, if you had the choice anywhere in the world. You can move your family with you. That's funny. I actually told my mom about that question. It's funny you say that. But not moving. Not going anywhere. Good thing you got Blood Drinker here. Hi Metro, hey Danny, what's up? Long time no see, how you been? Okay. Grip the Sorcerer, right? I still have the fucking pet. I'm really close to going Venthyr, but I don't run. Interrupt. Okay. I'm getting hit really hard here. Don't run an organized group, so that's probably a bad idea. Oh, you're talking about on a paladin? I would not be surprised to see Ashen Hollow get a nerf. Not really. I don't think it would. It's not very good overall. It's just very good on burst scenarios.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Oh god, Rune Weapon there. That's probably not what I wanted to do. They patched the Covenant Hearthstone so you can't use other factions. Oh, really? You can't. It was just a visual thing, but that's cool. It's, well, it was cool, I guess. Okay, so here we go. We got a big pack here. It's going to be interesting without much CDs. What's going on here? What happened? What the fuck happened? The item didn't do shit. What? Okay, I guess we need to use the spear here. I don't understand what just happened. Did I do something wrong? I have no idea. I used the orb, and it didn't do anything. It never did damage. Never seen anyone not skip that pack. Welcome to the stream. That pack's super easy and it gives a lot of count. It just didn't, the orb didn't work for some reason. That item can glitch out if you aim. Oh no, really? Holy shit, that's interesting. Wow. Jesus, good tip. Okay. I the only reason I even AMS there was usually I'd have rune weapon for that, so I was like a little panicky. I was like, I don't want to get fucking one shot. Wow, how about that? God, that's bizarre. It's easy, but my pug tanks call for invisi. Oh, definitely don't want invis there. Okay. Invis pot work again, but now Necrotic Wake weapons are bugged. Now I think I just fucked up, I guess. Well, I mean, it's not supposed to happen, but it's definitely my fault. Oh yeah, did we get the item? It denies the orb completely. How about that? Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how I've not found that out. Maybe I've had that happen a few times and I just didn't notice that it wasn't doing anything. It's bizarre. Pack gives 9% count. It's very efficient, yep. Definitely. Well, we have one less spear now. Probably don't want to use one on the... I don't know where we want to use one. I think I'll save that hammer for the third boss maybe or something. I can't believe that. That's so weird. Hey Azrai, what's up? How's it going? Will this drop Spiteful? Unsure. I'm doing fine. How about you? Yeah, me too. Doing good. These are gonna run into the fucking mobs. Hey, hope everything's going well. Menicha, welcome. So far, so good. Minus the fact that we're wearing the wrong everything. But yes, everything going good. Looks like an easy key regardless of what we're wearing.
To justice! You dare deny me the sky? Then I shall answer in kind.
Foolish paragon! There is nothing you can do to stop us. No matter. My minions are endless. My soldiers rise! dust.
Yes, since we can't actually have our ad killed anymore, I don't think it's even worth mind controlling it unless it's going to be dangerous. So the first set, definitely not.
Final act of service. The fallen shall serve me again.
Second one, probably. Got that. Oh, you rooted or something? Grip the wrong thing.
Will reduce you
And how hard is the affix combination this week? Way too early to say. In terms of how it was last time we had it, it was a very hard affix set.
sacrifice comes victory.
That was really early in the season, of course. Only 3 weeks into the season.
The fallen shall serve me again.
Yeah, no need to even mind control them anymore, honestly. I don't know, maybe I'm just not doing it right, but I don't know why they weren't dying last week when I was picking them up. It didn't seem like they were even getting hit by those AoEs on the ground. It could have just been a bug, I guess, the whole time. It's probably the case, actually. I also have fucking bloodworms, Jesus. Well, we'll get to see how good bloodworms is. It's hard to compare without leech, though.
The corpses will need stitched flesh. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
I swear, when your bone shield stacks are being consumed, it's not reducing dancing. I don't have the legendary on, yeah. Hopefully you can tell I have super strain on. I've forgotten to switch literally everything. I have the wrong talents, the wrong soulbind, the wrong everything. I'm just such a fucking scatterbrain, man. It's crazy. Hey, Shig, welcome. Okay, we're gonna have to pay attention to this. That maths. Yep. That was that, parry? Oh, trees. It's not even dangerous, man. It's crazy. Well, I do have an 8% damage reduction on the mob. Oh my god, did that just hit that guy? Of course it did. Of course it did. I would say, like, don't even damage this dude, because this cleaver is going to do, like, most of the damage. Or not, we can just never use it, but regardless if people actually used it, it would do, like, most of the damage. And then this mob's probably just sat here at full health. Okay, Pride coming. Looks like we're on our way to an easily upgrade. I mean, it might be even double, honestly. This is a lot of fucking time. No deaths. That's interesting. Oh yeah, Snyder cut this week too. I knew there was something else. Yeah, so we're definitely watching that. That's gonna be a full day, a 4-hour day there. Not a great time for it to come out during the tournament. Hey Gabby, welcome. It's probably the first film I've been excited for in years, though. I get an awkward Pride there, so you can use Flesh Hook on Pride. Yeah, that's actually an interesting idea. I kind of like that idea. But it relies on people using Flesh Hook, which, as you just saw in the Easy Pack, nobody did it. Outlaw seems solid. S-Sign's a very good player. But it's definitely not bad. I'd like to see some assassination, though. I forgot how much I spiteful. Alright. Same. What are you supposed to do when you get the red arrow? Make it hit something that's not one of your friends. Ideally an enemy. Or a player in your group that you particularly dislike. Right, so the orb still crits or something? Or it's just normal damage, I guess. I don't think I've ever used the orb on that type of pack before. What was that, like, blink that he just did? Grappling hook, I guess. See how one of them, they were both on the same person, so unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to make both of them hit there. I need to separate the bosses for that to be possible, I guess. But, yeah, they hit for a lot of damage. It must scale with a Keystone level 2 because it does a fucking lot. Aim it towards the boss. Well, yeah, and the boss, obviously, you want to bring the boss down with it. Your Spiteful only attacks right. Yeah, they cannot pick a tank unless all viable non-tanks are gone. I don't know what would happen if you had 5 tanks, so I guess it would pick tanks automatically. Blink is buggy in that part of the dungeon? Nah, he's a rogue. He doesn't have Blink. Okay, only hard part here. This is like probably one of my favorite mobs in the game, honestly. It's fun to see how good I could survive this. It'd be interesting to like fight this in like a vacuum. Like it's just me versus this mob and see how long I can go. I imagine I can go infinitely. I just don't fully recognize how much the healer might be providing though. Trinket just completely negates the one mechanic. This is actually a pretty good week for Super Strand, I guess. And there's only one spear left. What CPU are you using? I can't remember. I have a list of all my computer parts in the Discord in a pinned message, though. I don't remember. I don't really know that much about computer stuff.
Get to work and don't fail me like your predecessor.
As a Guardian Druid, screw that mob. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the nice thing about Blood DK. The harder they hit, the harder they fall. Well, that doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. I really like this mob. Not this one, because it does a bunch of magic damage, too. Well, I guess if there was a tank to be good at that, it would be this one here, but plague damage. Grievous has been like 0 issue as well. It's good. Except when people get meleeed by the Spitefulls, I guess. That was the problem that was the thing that sucked about the first time we came through this season. People kept getting meleeed by Spitefulls. Which is not good. The bigger they are. Alright. Waiting for the rest of it, but or maybe it's no. Okay, so we go boss here. Hopefully somebody has a spear, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna save the hammer for the second boss though, or the next boss. 1347 IO and still nobody invites me. Starting too boring of this expansion. I could tell. I could see why. Oh yeah, Sign has it. It's almost like if you maybe could just like do your own, make your own group or something. Like is that an option or not really? It's probably not an option. That's just the first part of the quote. Yeah, fair enough. That definitely is the case. You're right about this. I just corrected you? Wait, what did I say? I didn't mean to say anything else. I feel you. Sometimes you only have one thing to say. He's doing the freedom thing, that's good. 45k DPS, yep. Pretty good. Look, he's able to attack and I'm able to attack. That's funny. It's neat. It's Outlaw, as you can see right here. That's the Outlaw icon. What is your camera add-on? Camera add-on? What does that mean? Don't understand the question, sorry. Okay, when are we going to use this hammer? I don't know. Guess I'll just use it on the next shield or something. Doesn't really do that much damage, but just kind of takes away the shield immediately. I'm farming some items. I don't want to do like Plaguefall 17. I need the other side in Theater of Pain, and I'm searching for 14. Gotcha. Well, there's another option. You could always make a group of friends and then do their keys. It is kind of crazy to me, honestly. Like, I hate to say it, I don't want to blow anybody out here, but it is insane, absolutely insane to me how many people complain about not having the ability to get in groups. Like, literally, if all of those people just got together, they would be in, like, a group of, like, 150 people. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, the amount of fucking people I see daily complaining about not being able to get in groups. If all of those people just banded together and made a community and WoW, they would never have trouble getting into groups again. Like, legitimately. They would never have trouble getting into groups again. It's so odd. How do you keep the camera away? I don't understand the question, sorry, man. I don't do anything. Nothing special. No add-ons, nothing like that. So you and the other 50 people who signed up aren't getting invited? It's a social game. Talk to people and make friends, right? I agree, last week I do all keys on 16 and 15, but I have more time to play and them not. So I want to do all keys, good keys all day. Cool, good luck. Anyway, they complain because when you post a key, there's 50 DPS applying. That's definitely the case, yeah. Well, that was easy. I talk to people, but people can be kind of poopy personality-wise. Guess wanting friendly friends is what I'm doing wrong. Yep, definitely. As soon as I stop being the one scuffing keys, I fill out a big group of reliable players real fast. Sweet. The add-on is called Advanced Interface Options, and you're talking about the zoom factor. I am not using an add-on called that, so. Sanguine Depths 19, okay. Let's do it. Alright, so let's definitely go and fucking change all of our shit, huh? It's unfortunate. To be honest, though, I just found a new guild with seemingly friendly people. Great. It's good to hear. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess we should give this guy back lead. Hey, Metro, how's it going? Still using the new Crimson Rune weapon? Liked watching the vid about it recently. Well, I should be using it, but I accidentally am not. But I am now. I will be now. Let's put it that way. Okay, so what else? We gotta change all this shit. Grip of the Dead, Fall Bulwark, Voracious. Let's see how much healing Bloodworms did. It did pretty good, actually. Huh, that's a lot better than I thought it would be. Leech is now basically... Leech went from like 10% of my healing to 3%. So Bloodworms almost did the same. Yeah, Bloodworms was pretty competitive, I think. It's hard to tell, though. It's very hard to tell. But in terms of damage... Yeah, look at that, man. Wow, how the fuck has this happened? It only did 170k damage. That's crazy. What the fuck? It's wild. Wild. Morning, Metro. How are you, man? I'm great. The add-on advanced interface options will allow the guy to change it easily. I see. You might not be using it, but most likely use the command to change your max zoom out. Oh, probably. I remember doing that like a fucking decade ago. I just push my own key. It's the easiest thing to do as long as you have no achievements. Yeah, like once you have Keystone Master, just push your own fucking key in. Literally. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I never do it, but it's not really hard. Okay, so what else? We still need to change soul binds, yeah. And we've agreed Sanguine Depths is not a good dungeon regardless of what else is going on for Hold the Line, so we won't use that. We'll stick with this. And that's it. How much damage did Burst do there? I did 5.6k overall, but I did use a lot of weapons, yeah. Spiked Burst did 390k, so less than all the dots, but still pretty good. $225 Anima already? What? Oh, from the vault. Or no, you don't get Anima from the vault. Used to get AP from the vault. Let me here, let's fly over. I need to add this stuff to the, oh wow, I just closed the game. Okay, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. That's the first time I think I've ever done that. Check bloodworm damage, yeah, we just did. Like very, very little. It's like 11th or something. Quite surprising. Why did you choose Night Elf? You mean Night Fae? Night Fae is because I really like Night Fae. And it's quite powerful too, to be fair. Basically a passive 8% damage reduction on the target.
What is your quarry?
What is Nature's Call?
Strike.
Okay, let's add this to the list. Now, this is someone I haven't watched in a while. Werner, goddamn, you're right about that. How you been? Long time no see. What have you been up to? Alright, anyway, adding it to the sheet. Here we go. Today is the 16th. And that was Necrotic Wake 18. Upgrade. We're already way better off than last week. Week 3. Let's go all the way up and copy it. Is there a function that you could do to go all the way to the bottom of a spreadsheet? Page or end takes me to the actual end of the spreadsheet, so that's not useful. Okay, so that was with a paladin healer, a druid, rogue mage. Okay, that one's in the books. Hey, Stromy, what's up? I'm fine, I guess. Got a job working myself to death, but yeah. Like the hair, my guy. How are you? I'm doing great, man. I hope that you're not serious about working yourself to death, but... How is the Valor point system? I want to gear my mage with Mythic Plus. Yeah, I won't help you gearing new characters, unfortunately. They clarified that you have 5k initial cap and then 750 more each week. Yep, correct. Talked about that a lot at the start of the stream. Control down. Oh, really? Control down. Oh, yeah, I see. It jumps like 10 rows at a time or something. That's cool. It's interesting. Oh, no, I see. It jumps entries. Oh, interesting. Great tip there. Thanks. Not too much. Got another job, so I'm not going to be homeless. Well, that's good at least. What job? Maybe you don't want to say. The system is alright, better than nothing, as long as you get an item from a dungeon that you actually need. Yeah, unfortunately, it's barely better than nothing when you're gearing up, because you're not going to be able to use Valor. There's no reason to use Valor on low item level pieces. I'm about halfway serious about that. 10 hours a day for 6 to 7 days a week, but money I need. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully your financial system improves. I miss WoW a lot, I can imagine. I would never be able to... Yeah. I just think and love WoW. Think about WoW and love WoW too much to ever not be able to play it for an elongated period. Same thing I was doing for the company that we got outsourced to. Oh, good. Well, that's good at least. I thought it was going to be like gas station attendant. Hey, bro, watch your latest video about Blood DK. Big thumbs up. So like that or something, huh? Like really, really big. Doesn't even fit in the camera big. Yeah, good. Good, man. Thanks for the really large thumbs up. You must be like, you must have really big hands. You're like Usamar Palhara. You ever see that guy's hands? I swear he's taken like steroids for his hands. The guy's like really not even... How tall is he? .58. His hands are fucking massive for 5'8". Holy shit. 5'8", by the way. That dude's 3 inches shorter than me, and his hands are probably twice the size of mine. Anyway, I was a gas pumper at WoW all throughout college. Gotcha. What item level are you now, Metro? No change. 225 still. His hands are like sledgehammers, yeah. I haven't played WoW since last year. Just can't afford it. Can't afford it. Well, you mean you can't take time off of work to play it, I guess you mean. WoW is fucking free, man. It's so cheap compared to anything. I didn't realize that until I started playing golf again last year. It's insane. $40 is kind of like the average round. I play a course where it's only $31 for 18, but still, that's still double what WoW costs for an entire month. And for $31, I only get 18 holes of golf, 4 hours kind of max. Are there any dungeons as bad as Waycrest for Sanguine this expansion? For Sanguine? Not sure. Disc Priest, no. No, whatever. You know what they say about guys with big hands? They need bigger gloves, right? I've heard that, Sean, yeah. HGH will do that to a guy. Oh, yeah, that dude's definitely on steroids. I just don't know, will it? Like, I've never... Like, let me see if I can find this picture of this guy. He looks fucking retarded. Like, he doesn't look real. Fuck is this? Here, look at this. It's hard to see, I guess, but look how big this guy's hands are. Although it's weird because this picture's like fucking strange. It looks like this hand is smaller than this hand, but Paul Harris is a freak of science and nature. Yeah. All the DPS queuing up and telling me they're event theater. Oh yeah, you're gonna kick one of them maybe. No, not work, like money wise. Funny enough, it's expensive compared. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're in South Africa. Gotcha. Well, all right, fair enough, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Is that Paul Harris? Yeah, everybody called him Paul Harris. It's funny. Anyway, that combat weak core in the video you put up was actually kind of cool. What does that mean? Imagine if you played something like Warhammer. Oh, yeah. I thought it was that they have big PP, not gloves. Yeah, probably. Anyway, that's it. We got them all. All right, well, here we go. Let's see what happens. 19, but it is Sanguino. The shield and sword that would pop up whenever the dude entered combat. Oh, God. You like that? That is so fucking annoying. Like, why would anybody need... I just don't understand why anybody would need to know that they're in combat, but can't tell, and they need a weak aura for it. Like, what circumstance would you ever be in that you're like, oh, I'm in combat? Fuck. It's like, yeah, I'd hope you'd be able to tell that as a tank. You're the fucking person. You're the reason you're in combat. How is WoW Shadowlands? Haven't been checking it out. Oh, it's great. Honestly, it's been the most fun start to an expansion I've ever been through. It's absolutely spectacular. I say the biggest thing about it is the class design is so good right now for me. Like, I'm loving so many different classes and specs to the point where I just can't. I don't have time to play everything I want to do. It would have been better if it was like just boss fights. Yeah, that's... I don't think it would be, honestly. Is Sanguine Depths easy this week? Because it was the only dungeon left for my achievement. Oh, I was, so BS, I couldn't do it. Gotcha. No, sure. Alright, anyway, is Morgan online? Can you yell at him for me? Yes. What about what? Good for you, man. Good for you, man. I main Fury. It got progressively more shit over the years. Oh, yeah. Well, on the bright side, a lot of people are saying Fury is very good right now. So, I would agree it's shit, but I think others will not. So, that's good. Makes me excited to play again. I think this will be the hobby I need. Oh, cool. Well, good to hear, ma'am. I mean, last week was Blacksmith. I couldn't do it. My keyboard fucked me. Ah, fucking keyboard. Unlucker. Unlucker board. Okay, what are we doing? How is Fury good right now? Unsure. You often ask the people who are telling me it's very, very good. Check out the tier list we made last week. Okay, so, I mean, this would be a tough dungeon, but, like, there isn't actually anything difficult about it. Like, I'm unsure where the difficulty will come in, honestly. Like, there's no affixes that are going to cause problems. So, it's just a 19, basically. It's probably the easiest this dungeon's going to get. Okay, so a lot of damage can come. I mean, I guess, yeah, it might be problematic sometimes. It's always funny to me when people pay like $100 for a light-up mechanical keyboard and they seem to fail a bunch. Yeah. Oh, you have the Wave too? Wow. I've had the Logitech Wave since I was in high school, so it's a long fucking time ago. If I ever get a new one, it's going to be this, but I worry that it's going to just be a shittier version of the old one. Talking to Morgan about covering for me tonight. Oh, why? You're not going to be there? Yeah, I mean, up to you, whatever you think is best. Isn't Blood best tank for Grievous? Maybe. I haven't really thought about that. Easy week? I don't know. The first time we had Grievous, like the third week of the season, it was very hard, but maybe by now it's easier. Gotcha. Oh, good. Let me know. Yeah, I mean, if it has to happen, we'll make do. The game itself is great. I just wish they could get PvP gearing in line. Yeah, I think they're in a fine spot, honestly. I think people just want more, and that's not gonna happen. If you PvP, the game should be the best. Yeah, for real, definitely. The problem is they finally fixed PvP. Didn't they make Grievous and busting not scale? I don't know. Maybe. I'm honestly so surprised they haven't nerfed Stone Age in general. Well, they did, like, redesign it, didn't they? At one point. Mistweaver has a less than 1% representation. When did he ask about that? How are our healers? Yeah, Mistweaver's not great. But healers in general are pretty good. Oh boy. Yeah, trees is nice, but Resto Druid is good in PvP again? Alright. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I just don't think playing without Rune Tab is going to work out for me. I'm sure another Covenant could make it work pretty well, but just can't keep Bone Shield high enough for it to be good, it feels like. I want to enjoy Shadowlands, but somehow I just don't like it. I'm sorry to hear that. Got my water bottle a few days ago. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Again, this stream is sponsored by the coldest water, so check it out. But links are in the description. But yeah, it's actually a really fucking nice... I'll tell you, like, I have to say, like, it's a really nice product. No, I'm not, like, just saying that, you know? It's actually the best, I don't know, I haven't had a lot of different water bottles, but it's a marked improvement over what I had, for sure. PvP gear is decent at the start, but I would say it's easier to get higher item level gear. If anything, PvP gets harder. Yeah, that's the thing, exactly. The higher you get, the harder PvP gets, right? Whereas you can outgear PvE. You cannot outgear PvP. No cap, as the kids would say? Yeah, what does that even mean? I've seen people say that. I have no idea what that even means. They need to make Anima easier to get. Yeah, well, you can get them on multiple characters. I don't know if people realize that. I think a lot don't for some reason. You don't need to collect everything on one character. You can get an infinite amount of Anima from just doing keys, though. And honestly, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but I did 1-2 last week, even though I have no interest in doing 2s. I did 1-2 last week because the dungeon quest, I wanted to get the dungeon quest done. And it gave me 3 Anima pods. Like 3 Anima things. I don't know if that's bugged or not, but I thought that was only from 15s or something. No cap, you're not lying. Oh, is that what it means? That's strange. Where the fuck did that come from? Oh, does it actually mean no kappa? Oh, that's interesting. I don't think so, though, because I hear people say it all, like IRL and shit. Maybe, though. You might be right. Maybe that's where it started from. 3 tokens is supposed to be 10? Oh, okay. Yeah, you did too. Interesting. I wonder if that's bugged. But a fresh tune only got 1. Huh. It's weird. Maybe it's bugged. It does mean no. It does mean no kappa. Wow, that's bizarre. How about that? That's bizarre. I've heard people say that shit like IRL too, so that's interesting. Like, not IRL, but like people who aren't even affiliated with Twitch say it, you know? Hey, Sarah, welcome. Why does typing kappa make that face? Because that's the emote, kappa. That's the YouTube version. Oh. I need to get a laptop that can handle me doing 5-man content. I wonder if I can do that for under $1,000? Probably, yeah. I mean, what kind of 5-man? Are we talking about hard shit? Because I don't know how you do that with a laptop, but I could not play this game with a laptop. Anima is way too low to get at the moment, even with 10 characters at 60. Math will still take years. No. Have another look. Okay, gonna die. Hello. So much damage from that mechanic. Use that stimulus check. Yeah, right. There's no way it's from Twitch. Yeah, I feel like it's not. Like, I've heard, like, fucking, like... I think I heard it in, like, a rap thing. It's like, wait, what? I have had enough looks. We're talking about all cosmetics and covenant upgrades. Well, why do you need all of them? What's the point of getting the upgrades on the system if all you're interested in is collecting cosmetics, right? It's 100% from Twitch. That's crazy. Twitch has become so pervasive that it's like infesting other cultures. What do you think of the current affixes? They're not a great week, but it seems easier than I expected. I think we save Rune Weapon, but I'm going to use it just because this last bit is going to be hard here. Way easier than last week. It does seem that way. Out of the gate. We'll figure it out together. What's the point of anything ever? I mean, the attitude towards it is kind of neglecting that it's a game. Most of us play to collect things. That's the fun part. You don't need to collect the fucking buildings. They don't do anything. You don't spend Anima on your alts buildings that you're collecting cosmetics on. The amount of Anima you will get will scale with the rest of the expansion. It's true, actually. Yeah, you'll probably get more and more just over time. Yeah, anyway. Go farm some 5-mans, my friend. You get an insane amount of Anima. I don't know where this fucking it's gonna take years thing comes from when you can literally farm infinite amounts from 5-mans. Anima is way more important than people give it credit for, but not for what you were all saying. The mission table is a true jackpot. Yes, definitely, actually. You should not even be fucking bothering with that bullshit on your main. Getting the mission table is gonna get you way more. I agree with Chicks 100% there. Mission table is like the best version it's ever been, including the WAD garrison. It's just not giving you gold directly as much. I doubt it. People are upset about the calculated time. They're wrong. It's the thing. They're not upset. They're idiots. There's no reason to upgrade the buildings. If all you're after is cosmetics, don't bother with them. I'm making rank 5 Queen's Conservative, the true endgame, mount collecting. Nice. Yeah, I've never been much of a mount collector. DK can face tank with new legendary. DK could always face tank. Yep. No kiting here. Cosmetics over 10 million gold while AFK over the next year. Screw pretty flower helmets, right? Well, that's the thing, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can collect those things on your alts. You don't need to collect them on your main. So, literally just do, like, the most basic shit on your alts every week, and you'll get them. You don't even have to fucking play the characters. Just use them to get the cosmetics, if that's what you want. Level a character, get fucking 8 Anima, whatever, every day. As much as you can stomach. Do the same thing on your main, whatever. And that's it. That's what I'll be doing. Would not mind having these sets on all options. I don't know how it will work in the future when there are no covenants, but getting carved up by these mobs here. We're probably going to want to start interrupting. BOA's at the start of expansion, and any Blizzard game I want for free. Oh, that's true, yeah. Buy Diablo 4 with WoW tokens. That's cool, right? I sincerely, you know the math since you don't seem to care about the cosmetics. Trust me, dude, there's no math. You can literally farm Anima infinitely. Do you know that? There's no math. The fuck are we talking about? Go do 5-mans over and over and over and over again, and you'll get thousands and thousands and thousands of Anima. Fucking millions. You'll get millions of Anima. If literally all you did was spend 40 hours a week farming 2s, which for some reason are giving 105 right now, I don't know if that's intended or what, you would have hundreds of thousands of Anima a month. More than you need to buy anything on one character. Can I see overall DPS? Yeah, at the end of the dungeon you'll be able to see it. There is no Anima cap. Right, exactly. You can get an infinite amount of Anima. The only thing limiting you is your time. And interests, perhaps. Okay, typically I'd pull all of this, but I don't think it's worth it. You can't farm it infinitely. You still have 24 hours a day. That's infinite, dude. What the fuck are we even talking about, man? Thanks for stopping by. Great chat. Even you can do 4 + 2 keys per hour easily. Yep, you literally get ridiculous amounts of 5-mans. I don't know if it's bugged though. It's very possible that it's bugged. I don't know why it'd be giving so much from a 2 now. But This is a very embarrassing conversation to be having because there's a lot of solutions out there and all you're doing is saying, no, the only solution I want is Blizzard to make my life easier. And I tell you, this is not a good mentality to have. It is not a good mentality to have anywhere else either because this is going to carry over into your real life. So I would take mental inventory right now about what you're doing in this video game and make sure you realize the reality of it. Shame you have such a nonchalant attitude. There's no math, dude. The people are fucking idiots. Like, literally. Where did you get this info? Tell me. Tell me it's somebody that you actually trust, because you don't. I promise you. There is no math. You can literally get an infinite amount of anima. Anyway, Blood DK best covenant is Knife A. That I don't know. I only play Knife A because I like it the most. Keys always give the same amount of Valor. Yeah, that's another thing about Valor, yeah. You can also buy Valor. You can, like, do shit with Valor, like go buy ore and shit and sell it if you want. Another interesting thing right now, although it's very little ore. It's only 20 ore per 750 Valor. Metro, what's the add-on used for the follower table? It's called Master Plan. Myself and like 100 others, there are 24 hours. You can't. Sorry, you're ignorant. This is idiotic. I agree. You're being retarded right now. I agree. You have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, so you don't want to do the best way to get anima? Yeah, exactly. Just literally. I'm not trying to be inflammatory here. This isn't going to be a problem. It's going to plague your whole life. This isn't something that should be happening in a video game. You're choosing to play this game. You know what I mean? And all you're doing is saying, like, I won't play it. Blizzard must fix it. I refuse to do what I can to get what I want. Blizzard must solve this problem for me. So, okay, whatever. Maybe that's is going to be isolated to just this game. But it is an incredibly, like, self-defeating attitude to have. Very, very bad for players of a video game they are choosing to play to treat the game like this. And I don't believe for a second that this isn't something that would spill over into the real life. So I think it's very important to take mental inventory on this topic. It might just seem trivial right now, but this is not something that you should take lightly. Your thoughts on this matter. Anyway, they'll make your life easier with each pass. Azurite was easier to acquire with each. Yeah, I mean, there certainly will be more sources of it every time a new raid comes out, right? Mathematically, you can get over 13k a day doing twos. If you don't want to do it, that's on you. Not Blizzard. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you actually are wrong. So I would reconsider what we're talking about here. Try to take it from the outside perspective and see where you end up, because it's an important thing to learn from. Mathematically, we read that. What does this guy want Blizzard to do? He basically just wants there to be free anima for no work. That's what I'm saying. And that's a very bad thing to say you want from a video game, because it is not going to, again, I really think, like, that mentality spills over into IRL too much. And I think that's why we're in such a poor state at times, like, not even just, like, in the country but anywhere, like, on the planet. Like, people want way too much for way too little effort, and they're not willing to get better. They're not willing to improve. They're not willing to spend time getting what they want, you know? And this is cell phones and gaming in general, I think, but it's technology. It's everywhere. It's going to kill our fucking species, man. Like, 100 years from now, we're not even going to be able to exist. Because if this keeps going in the direction it's gone, like, if this trend continues like it has for the last 20 years, at the rate it's continuing, every single person is going to be like, I refuse to get out of bed today. Either you bring me food now or I kill myself, basically, you know what I mean? It's like, Jesus. Be a human being. Work for what you want. Server's been up for 2 hours. Well, to be fair, yeah, you get a lot of anima just for the weekly stuff, too. That's what I was suggesting. Like, if you just did the weekly shit... Gargoyle? No. Okay, let's just take it super conservative. If you just did the weekly shit every week on your alts, you would have enough, like, after, like, 4 or 5 weeks to get a lot of shit, honestly. Like, all you have to do is queue LFR, you know, go get souls, all this other shit. Like, it's really easy. I want more money, but I don't want to work more. Hey, Diabolical. Yeah, Diabolical. I know he's got the attitude that I share on this. Oh. We need to let the weak and lazy succumb to Darwinism. That's the problem, though. Like, the internet gives those people a way out. They're never going to. Because, like, we've, like, evolved past it, basically. God, that did a lot of damage. If he does not like how much free anima he is getting, then he should play another game. Or just play more. I don't know. Plenty of options out there. A lot of options. That's the problem. I was watching you stream while eating lunch. Sweet, man. Hopefully you're good. Why are you playing Night Fae? Because I like it. My favorite. Freedom! Doing his best Braveheart. I just love when people hide behind math. Well, yeah, it's actually incorrect. Like, I've seen these fucking idiot threads on the forums. It's like, you're wrong, dude. You're fucking wrong. Like, it doesn't matter what you think about this. It's not correct. Oh, we still have a gargoyle. Is this guy still talking about Anima? It seems like he's moved on, but... I always love how Jix will appear when math is needed to be done. Consistency is all you could ask for, right? I see his picture pop up, and I know he's about to be like, actually... How do you find Blood DK overall? Very good, yeah. I think they're extremely powerful right now. Now that I think about it, all of the Covenants are good on Blood DK. Yep, this is a really good time to be playing Blood DK because all the Covenants are quite balanced. Can you use Mars in dungeons and raids? Mars? What do you mean? Yeah, he was right. If you stand really close to the boss when that happens, it doesn't actually put a dot on you. Guys, it's literally impossible to get this reward. Well, have you tried doing it this way? Oh, no. Of course not. The only possible way to do it is have Blizzard change it, so it's easier for me to do it my way. I have to play the game to get the reward? No thanks. I mean, I understand the complaint. Like, I understand where it's coming from. It's just narrow-minded. Like, they're saying it's going to take way too long to get what they want. And it is. That's the fucking point. Like, you're going to have the whole expansion to get it. So if you want to rush through it, you can do that by making alts. And doing as much fucking shit on them as you possibly can stomach. This is going to be a wipe here, looks like. It's getting out of control. Castigate is about to ruin us. Cause on the bombkin every time, man. How unlucky is this? There are fucking 3 classes that can immune it. We need to kill this thing way faster. And we're not going to. I'm dead. It's crazy. Anyway, Prot Warrior is not too bad. I've tried out on my Warrior and it's decent. Wished it was better self-healing and more magic defense. Gotcha. Azroth, what do you think about PvP gearing BIS for tanking and Mythic Plus keys? I don't think anything about it. I want a new Corvette, but I don't want to work more. I had 2 kids that are basically alts, but they don't give me money. That's funny. Funny way to put it. Getting Anima is horrible, but there is a way to those who can handle it. Yep, it's a long process, but I don't see a reason to be in a rush. That's the other thing. Where'd I go to complain about this? Reddit, probably. Good place to go for general complaining. It's actually a good thing, IMO? What, wiping there? I doubt it. You have an alternative way of gearing. What, PvP? Yeah. Yeah, it's good that PvP is good. Going to the mod to get souls is too grindy. I'm gonna go play some classic. Yeah, definitely. Because all the verse on PvP gear. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've never actually went to the Reddit. Oh no, you're not missing much. It's a good place for some info, but otherwise it's pretty garbage. Castigate first. Is that normal? I keep getting hit by that. A lot of people do. Okay, ice block. Good. That should really help us. Hopefully we'll go on sign next. Hot tip for Anima, just do only Anima missions. Yeah, it's actually the case. You'll get more. The problem is I don't know like how much you have to dedicate into spending like upgrading your shit. But once you have it upgraded, definitely the case. Okay, I went on sign, that's really good. It just does so much fucking damage though. I can't believe how much damage this does. You can shadow meld the Castigate? Oh, really? Cool. Another one. That's really lucky. That's what should have happened the first time. We would have upgraded this easily. Maybe we still do. I don't know. It's just so much damage, dude. This is ridiculous. It's not fucking fortified. The healer died with it, which is probably actually not a bad thing. Took all the damage out of it. Okay. Interesting. If you move this boss further down the hallway, it's easier to dodge, I'm aware. Anima missions and XP missions only ones I do, others are worthless, really. You don't do the ones that give you herbs and all this other shit. Soul Ash missions. I can't fucking complete a Soul Ash mission anymore. I don't know what's going on. What is Twisting Corridors? I keep hearing about it. It's a like a very, very long version of the regular Torghast stuff. I'm currently working on 12 classes to get mission tables running. It's just a few Twisting Corridors for followers, renowns, and a base amount of Anima to start. Then they're self-sufficient. Wait, Twisting Corridors for followers. Oh, I see those. There was no comma there. I thought you were saying you can get renown from Twisting Corridors. Soul Ash missions are bugged, I feel. It does seem like maybe it's Venture Plan that doesn't work, but it's like it says like I literally cannot complete a venture or a Soul Ash mission like under any circumstances. I have no possible way to do it, it seems. Okay, this fight's probably going to be just as hard then. Maybe we should have just did the Tyrannical route this week. Have you been watching Limit Maximum's Undercover series? Nah. I only really watched his like educational stuff. Once you do all that alternate gold between gold and all that, you can just alternate between gold and Anima, I gotcha. If you're Night Fae, you can use Dreamweaver and 4 Trappers. No, unfortunately you can't. Not anymore. You're gonna get hit by that? Oh, we have no resist, so. That's the key. Anyway, let's see, rid them all.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines even here.
Beware.
Really? I never failed a single one. Are they getting harder? They must be, yeah. I don't know what's happened, but I cannot upgrade one. Like, I can literally not. Like, no circumstances exist that I can.
Zerali, where were we?
Another disband, but at least it was on a key that it should be a disband. Alright, so let's add that to the list. Sanguine Depths 19. We got a paladin. It was what? Mage, same group before us. Yeah. Just a new healer. Alright. They also nerfed the trappers. Pallies and Pride plus Grievous is very scary. Why is that? Hey Metro, why your legendary don't appear on your talent bar? My talent bar? Oh yeah, I don't know. Good question. It used to. I don't know why. Grievous adds lots of grief to these bosses. Good one. It's a little too dark. I don't know why it's so dark. Metro, I've just recently started watching your streams, and I have to admit your commentary is amazing. I played WoW 12 years ago, and your explanations helped me understand the changes. Wow, great, Jeff. Glad to hear it, my friend. Wait, what happened? We wiped and disbanded. Healer got hit by the mechanic, and we used all our battle reses on the previous boss, so that was it. That's pretty much it. Theater, I guess. And the other side, sign up to that. On the mission table, try putting in multiple champions before clicking on the autofill. I've done that, yeah. I've tried it all, my friend. So what is it? Theater, Pain, Inspire this week? Strange Doll. What the fuck? Tyrants of Bastion serve a unique role in the Shadowlands, ferrying mortal souls from their realm to ours. They're able to do so in great numbers, it would seem, in times of crisis or devastation. We would like to know more about their travels to the realms beyond. Surely one of them has brought something back from another land. They are, after all, so very interested in memories. Oh, that's an interesting quest. For just a fucking weekly that you're going to do 1,000 times, that's pretty interesting. What's the other one say? Grandmaster Vole. Okay. Anyway, Grandmaster Vole runs the arena in Maldraxxus, where the champions of each of the bonus of the houses compete for glory. Naturally, prizes are often awarded to the victors. Those of our kind do not often participate in such battles. To find such a prize for sale by one of us would be quite unusual indeed. I trust I need say no more. Yes, it's just more basic. Because that autofill button only puts the troops. Yep. I am excited about the upcoming Mega Dungeon. Hope they add more dungeons for Mythic Plus content. Yeah, I mean, there'll probably only be that one. Unless they add another one in Season 2. Season 3, I mean. Okay. Oh, 3 Quel'Thalas. You're the most blunt and down-to-earth streamer I've watched. Someone compliments you, you're very humble and thankful. Someone being stupid, you make sure they know it. That is a good way to describe me. I appreciate that. Down to earth. That's definitely something I've always tried to be. I'm glad that you recognize that and appreciate it. I hope I will live up to those expectations. Anyway, let's move on. We're doing the other side. This time, 18. We'll see. Could be a little bit difficult at the end, I feel like. But another good comp. Same comp as we've been running so far today. 1200 IO healer. Oh yeah. Wow. Got 1357 as well. These guys are obviously friends. The raggies just ran hello.exe. It's funny. Oh, great vault loot can be upgraded with Valor. This reset. That's funny. That's an even worse waste of time. Well, I prefer you live. You live, then die for my expectations. All right. Me too. Anything useful from the vaults? Not really, no. Today was more interesting than the last few weeks, but we got a trinket that we might use, but unlikely. Maybe I'll try it out in raid or something. It gives a lot of haste, I think. 294 haste, and it's up pretty often. I think it's like 50% uptime. How much haste do I actually have? It's about half my haste, yeah. So it'd be probably about 10% haste. It'd be interesting to run that with all the other haste buffs and see how high we can get it. I don't know if it would even be good. Probably DRs, I guess, but it'd be interesting to see like this plus the Dreamweaver passive, although it sucks, but still same concept. And then with pheromones too. I still want to try pheromones, but it's gonna be a while. What is a reading list? What the hell is this? I never noticed this on Google Chrome. You'll find your reading list here. To save a page for later, click the bookmark icon. Oh, add to reading list. What the fuck? What does that even mean? An item that isn't going to be bookmarked, but that I want to elevate to some priority. You have the legendary on, yes. Wow. No, is the answer. So I just did that whole dungeon without a legendary. Thank you for bringing it up. I believe haste percent haste doesn't DR with haste gain from rating. Yeah, maybe you're right. Why can't I not do that? I don't understand. Oh, okay. What level of putrefaction do you have? 210, yeah. But from before the patch. It's interesting. Just did the dungeon without a legendary yet. Okay. And it wasn't really even that hard, honestly. We were so engrossed in that fucking argument about nothing that I was like not even realizing. I was like, okay, I use rune weapon here, it'll be back up. Oh, it's not back up. I wonder why. I was like, Bombkin's really fucking me. I actually said that. It's like, no legendary. Yeah, imagine if we upgraded that. Literally, we should have. I mean, honestly, I should have just did the tyrannical route. If we did the tyrannical route, it would have been perfect. The bosses are actually way harder than the trash this week. But yeah, that's bizarre, isn't it? If we didn't wipe to the second boss, we would have upgraded that key. And then I would have upgraded a key without a legendary on. Although maybe I would have got slaughtered in the gauntlet. I don't know. Would you mind trying the file instead of Stone Legion? I'm curious to see the overall. The file? What's that? I could try it. But it's going to be a huge DPS. Or it's going to be a huge tanking survivability loss. It's been simming highest or Mythic Plus. Oh, it's definitely a really good offense, yeah. I see a lot of high blood DKs running the putrefaction trinket, but it doesn't seem so powerful. Well, let's see. We'll do it. But I'm going to lose a lot of verse, so that's going to be a lot of survivability loss, but also some damage loss. I suppose it's good for boss fights, but that's it. No, I think it's good for AoE because it can go on all targets. You get more Nightshade. And need to get more pots made. Yeah, it spreads regardless of who you're targeting, yeah. I noticed that on Minerva. That was actually the first time I ever used it. It's a pretty good trinket. Anybody watch the players this weekend? There was a UFC card too, but I didn't see it. Apparently it was a no contest. Who fought? I don't even know. It was not last weekend, let's put it that way. Or was that 2 weeks now? No, that was... Gotta be last week. Anyone else run the other side 30 times to get no trinket drops? No, but I've already had it. I've had it for a while. Lucky in my chest I received it. Could you reset your meter? Sure. Yeah, let's see it. Good call on that, just in case this disbands, yeah. It's crazy they buffed that card trinket. They buffed every trinket, yeah. The reason they did that was they're trying to make the PvE trinkets better than the PvP trinkets. But I guess that still hasn't happened. That's surprising. Yeah, watch most of the players was pulling from what... Oh, yeah, Lee Westwood. Can't believe he made that birdie at the end there. I'm a big Bryson DeChambeau fan, but I just like watching good tournaments. I swear, like, I haven't watched a golf event this summer, or this spring that has been a bad one. I can't remember when. I watched one back in, like, January or something like that, and it was, like, an insanely competitive last day as well. It's like every day is good. My scale tops out at 71k absorb, 30% verse. Okay, are we going here or what? I assigned feared. No, he's not. What is this? What's going on? Hopefully we get a good first pull here.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Oh, clicked it before one. Okay. No pop. No pet either. Oh, I just like lost my pet there. That's unfortunate. I didn't know that even worked that way. Unfortunate. I have not actually done this. Oh, this guy's fucking vent here. I've not. That's actually not going to be very good this week. I've not actually done this dungeon since I've gotten the trinket, or I've gotten the legendary. But this is going to be probably the best dungeon possible for this legendary. Now having rune weapon up for this next pack. Well, actually, I might not. Because trees actually killed that possibility. It'll be up at some point, I guess. Fortunate. No, we're still in the same boat we're always in then. Died too quick anyway for rune weapon to be back up. We had Tombstone, would definitely be back up. There it is. And as soon as we pop trees, or as soon as we pop rune weapon trees. Why did they make PvP so damn OP? They didn't. Hey Metro, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. How about you? Well, regardless, went pretty well. Guess it's not over yet. We also did mind control a mob too, so that's more aggressive than normal. Bonk. It's gonna be a problem. This is actually gonna be very difficult. These mobs will probably be the hardest mobs in the dungeon. It's not that gear, PvP gear, is that we have less 5-mans to have loot tables from. Yeah, it's true. Definitely less verse gear in general. Okay. Perfect. I'm fine too, actually. Got some decent keys done this week. We're on my way to Keystone Master. That's awesome. Hope it continues to be good for you. Okay, we got Mass first. Grip does not work on these, right? And we do AMZ here. Without Divine Toll, this is going to be pretty difficult. Think about BFA. We have a low haste, high verse trinket in 2 dungeons, and even a high. Yeah, that's true. A lot more options. Especially by the end with Mechagon. God, you remember those rings and shit? There's so many cool things to pursue. I'm sure whatever this new Mega Dungeon is going to contain, it's going to be cool.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Hello, Champion of Azeroth. How are you today? I'm doing decent. Was at IKEA the whole day today picking up new kitchen. Oh, that's cool. It's always fun to go shopping for stuff like that, right? I guess if you need it, I don't know. No, the gearing system for PvP is OP. I see. Alright. Well, you've decided, so best of luck. And this is why Venter sucks. I don't want to kill that. I have 10 220 PvP items on my main. Yeah, I don't know. The whole verse thing just doesn't like register as an issue to me, so I don't know how important that is to this conversation. Are you saying it's OP because you can get verse gear? Like, I mean, most classes don't even want verse, so I think it's just tanks and maybe like a couple DPS specs. It was needed. I inherited my grandma's apartment, so kitchen. Why would you pull that? People are gonna get enraged by the time it dies, I guess, so. This healer sucks, correct, but regardless. They're Venthirs, so it's gonna be very difficult to not suck. Hey Oreo, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Verse is very good for Resto Shaman, oh yeah. Well, that's good. All I know is in BFA, Verse was like the worst stat in the game, and there was constantly people saying it should be removed from the game. Guess they changed something. You're lucky you don't have any dead stats. My class wants 0 mastery and 0 crit. People would probably say Blood DK wants 0 crit too, but I don't really care about that. Like, crit is valuable regardless. I like combat. They need to make verse a more PvP only stat. No, they don't. No, they don't. Unless they're adding a 5th stat, maybe then I would agree, but...
No, here's a lower you might remember. Haka always been in mojo for
Oh boy, that's going to be an interesting comment. Faxi versus BAS for every class who wants to do damage. Interested in hearing his response.
But the deal's a deal, man. Just get me mojo back.
It's not so much the crit, the mastery is everywhere on PvE gear. Gotcha. Yeah, mastery is really good for Blood DK again, at least. Quality loss are from Latin America, I know. Please leave. That was tamer than I expected. Removing verse right now would screw over a lot of specs. I mean, it's not happening. They're not going to be removing verse, so you don't have to worry about that. You simply cannot get leather in all slots from PvE with only crit verse or haste verse. Gotcha. Double Spiteful, basically. Like I died to one of the Spitefuls. You've seen how hard Demon Hunter gets chunked? We need all the verse we can get. Yeah, I suppose so. Why is Mastery not good, though? I don't get it. Isn't Demon Spikes your go-to? Play with much Elemental Shamans? Not many, unfortunately. I would like to play with more. But I guess the ones I've seen were pretty good. I don't remember, really. I do have a spreadsheet with every single run we've done on this character. So if you really want to see, you can go look at all the shaman that we played with since the patch date, which is probably not many. It's BIS for my pally, monk, and my shaman. I see. Alright, man. Thanks for the riveting discussion. Our weakness is out of Spike's window. Sure, but... It's pretty much have Fiery Brand up, meta, or kiting. I see. So it's not even really that useful. Oh, fucking gripped the wrong one. Fuck. Not good, but we interrupt it. Oh, no, we don't have interrupters. Oh, man. Alright. Playing pretty poorly. Now I interrupted nothing. Very good work on my part. I'm gonna use this or what?
Beware.
The verse is for DR and our CD windows and damage. Cool. Good stat, I agree. I do 40 keys without ever using defensives. I am the gooderist. Yeah. 40s, that's pretty good right now. To be doing 40s reliably and stuff. I'd kill for more haste. Oh, well. That aggressive, huh? Okay, I'm back. How's the keys going? I would say not great.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You won't delay the inevitable.
Demon Hunter is paper as a tank. You need to kite as fuck. DK Pally Bear can handle QC, CQC or something, whatever that means. Okay, I think we're just gonna wipe on every Prideful, so. My real complaint is how hard it is to collect Anima to collect all my transmogs. I feel like it should just be given to me for free. I'm sure you do, yeah. Demon Hunter paper lol. I disagree. It was not a good game. You mad, bro? Jaja paper DK. Are they quitting? Did you upgrade the last key? No. Disbanded. Have you even checked stat weight, Zach? Unholy DK, Dispriest, and Shadow Priest all have verse as worst stat, for example. Yeah, don't bother. Not worth the conversation. Paper. Oh, yeah, Paper Mario. It's a good game, right? Never played. There's like a new one, isn't there? I thought you wanted Mexico to pay for the Anima Stromy. Okay, we're disbanding. Yeah. Add that to the sheet. Look at Noel, every top tier Demon Hunter. They kite as fuck. It's paper. I played DK and Warrior last season and I could stand and taunt 20 mobs or more and never one shot. Gotcha. Okay, so that was the other side 18, disband. Another fucking paladin, not living up to his name. And it was the exact same comp again. Just strange. That healer has never seen Spiteful. I don't think he's ever seen anything. Coming out later in the year, I think. Nah, definitely was out already. What does kite as fuck mean? Nothing. Mario RPG? Ah, that was such a good game. My dad is Bill Gates. I don't believe you. Wouldn't kite a lot make more sense grammatically? Yes. Holy moly, this Valor farming is real. All +2 keys will... Yeah, I don't know why you would farm it, though. Like, you're gonna be capped soon. I've not farmed it at all, and I'm ready. We got almost 2K. Plaguefall, there we go. Boom. My dad could kick your dad's ass. How do you know that? Hi, Metro. Welcome, Robin. Clearly, you don't remember Vengeance with over 85% verse. Yeah, certainly. Season 4 was a little bit of an anomaly.
Watch the shadows.
Anyway, let's see the overall on this trinket so we can take this thing off. Yeah, pretty good. It's quite good. Did more damage than this trinket, so that's always a good thing. Anyway, Animoli, like the song by Incubus, maybe. Warrior tank do a lot of damage last season. Now with the new build of skills on Vengeance is more strong on tank Demon Hunter and tank DPS. Kite is when you run like a bitch. I just got Mario Maker 2 for my Switch. That's fun. Great to hear. That was just 3 examples. Okay, let's just move on from that, please. Just gonna be wasting your time. That's it. I need to make another updated route for Plaguefall now. I need to add the tyrannical route for Sanguine Depths to the spreadsheet. I never did it. Check your facts. Facts suck. I'm not a big fan of those. What tier is Fire Mage and Mythic Plus? We did actually just do a commentary on tier lists last Monday, so check that video out if you wanna see, but it's gonna be pretty obvious, I think. Tier 14, Part 7, Section 24. Wow. Is that a parking garage you're talking about? This week seems like another healer check. Oh, it definitely is, yeah. Carfax, yeah. It's a good place. Good place to go. But anyway, did a metric mother shit ton of keys with the monk and 6th raid bosses, so I ought to get a fair number of vault choices. All you need is 10, my friend. If you haven't been doing 10 every week, then you've been wasting a lot of opportunity for upgrades. Okay, back to... I still can't believe I did that 19 with no legendary on it. It's hilarious. What's up, Metro? Sorry, started my new job, so I missed a lot. Ah, yeah, Malachi. Not good, man. You're going to have to quit that thing. No, I'm just fucking... Good shit, man. Glad to see you. I'm good. Hopefully you are good, too. I know who is good. The Peep. And I also know what's really good. The Coldest Water. Stream is sponsored by them today. Links are in the description. Check it out. Maybe you pick up a jug. Maybe you pick up a little coffee. I don't know. They got all kinds of shit. You can buy hats, too. Maybe I'll buy a hat. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, do they have hats or am I hallucinating? We're going to have to let you go. I do like Stone Legion's 2%. Yeah, it's really good. Dig the longer hair, by the way. Alan, growing mine out also. Sweet. Glad to hear it. Oh, yeah. It stays hot for those cold months ahead. No, it's March. No. That's over. Oh, maybe they're from Australia. Are they from Australia, this company? Because it is about to be winter there, right? It's good when you want to... Yeah, it's good. Should be a easy pick for most people. A little bit of offense, a little bit of defense.
Has finally sent someone to kill me. You're welcome to try.
I'll overkill her. Stunning like that. Probably going to want to stop the fungi storm, my friends. Probably going to want to do anything besides damage. They got that part down. Oh, I don't even know because it's on overall. I say they got that part down, but I'm not even sure they do. This is going to be a disband, I can already tell. Nobody using any fucking abilities on any of these packs. Besides offensive ones. Uh, 23-hour roll-off driver driving truck. Gotcha. I don't think the druid used offensive ones. Maybe not. I tend to spoil people by actually gouging. Oh yeah. It's definitely good to have. So in this group, what can people do for this? Maybe very little? I assume trap will stop it, won't it? Knockback will not, I know that. This dungeon is at least tolerable. Okay. Your expert advice is always appreciated. Trap, yeah, poly I guess works, right? His grip doesn't. Is Venter General David worth bloody care, or should I switch to Knife A? I don't know. Not tried it. Play what you enjoy first and foremost. Mighty Bash, yeah, I don't think we have that though, because that's the same ring as Mass Trees, right? Cap Totem, definitely. That definitely works. Nope. Well, that's not good. Let's wrap it up. Do you know what the Torghast wings are this week? No, but you can just open the map and see. Fractured Chambers and Scoldus Hall. Do you know what? Never that. Cap Totem is so good. I agree. Not sure how that aggroed. You can get it from twisting. Yeah, that's true, actually. I forgot about that. Oh, it has to be layer 3, though? I didn't know that part. The most fun and scary part of farming 14 was pulling every ooze on bolster. Oh god. Are Holy Pallies good this week? I'd say, yeah. I'd say if they have Divine Toll, they're the best possible healer for it, but if you're a Venthyr, then you're probably the worst possible healer for it. Yeah, like Divine Toll basically is gonna snap off Grievous on the whole group, so. Really sweet, thanks, didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, I don't think legendaries drop until layer 3. That's interesting. That makes sense, actually. I've not actually ever ran Twisting Corridors on an alt that could have legendaries, though. The only characters I ever do it on are those characters that have no specialization, so they can't even get legendaries. Some legendaries are layer 3 and layer 6, so wow. Well, layer 6 would be hard, I think, but I guess it doesn't actually matter, though. Not any harder than the regular shit, right? Twisting Corridors only gets hard later, not layer 6, not like the first level. I want to craft a dancing rune weapon. What slot would you recommend? What's the other option? Cloak? Whoa, why do we have Pride here? What? Fucked up big time. Shouldn't have pulled both of those. I can't remember what the other option is, but I did shoulders. It was a long time ago that I made that decision, though. My DK finally had 5 targets. Dungeon leveling should feel a lot better. Oh, you're level 15 or whatever? Oh wait, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Cloak is the other option? Yeah, maybe. That does sound right. I wouldn't put it on cloak because you can get the really. I mean, it depends on why you're asking, I guess, but you can get a fucking 226 cloak for free, or not for free, but just from the auction house. Until level 42, Heartstrike only hits 2 targets. Level 42, what the fuck? I don't know when the last time I leveled the Blood DK was. Probably never. You'd have another look at this route now, though, honestly. I'd like to see you play a super undergeared Blood DK. That will happen eventually. Just need to have the time to do it. I'm beginning to think the best.
That was a mere taste of what the plague can do.
Shutters, shoulders, and gloves? It's gloves? Plaguefall route is skipping the whole first room. I actually totally agree with that, yeah. Just very unlikely to happen. You need rogue for that, at least. Shoulders and gloves, oh, okay. Well, either way, I made the shoulders. Yeah, we have no disease to spell either. What's going on? Could we kill the fucking Plague Wars? Or not. They're just literally going to be the last thing that dies. I got hit by that. And the Plague Rock did not get hit somehow. This is the dungeon I'm going to have to study. Great. Yeah, there's a lot of info out there, so check it out. I don't think people understand that these plague boards need to be lowered to explode. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think they literally don't know that. I had the opposite happen a few times. What, them kill the plague boards so fast that you can't do anything about it? People killed the plague. Yeah, I see. Had that happen too, probably at times.
Wonderful. More test subjects. Unleash the plague borers.
On the bright side of running 15 Plaguefall keys in a row, I found out if you bolster the Plague Borers, it makes them boom harder. Oh, that's neat. Didn't know that. Oh, what the fuck? You did aggro? Didn't know that worked that way. These ones just explode on their own, right? I took shoulders as well. Come on, dark shoulders with 3 skulls and red aura coming out of it. True. What is this? Oh, my pet. Why was there a Denathrius soundbite there in Plaguefall? Are you kidding me? Is that the first time you've heard that? That is because of the seasonal affix. Oh yeah, Dragon's Breath would have interrupted those dudes, whatever they were, before the Mushroom Stormers.
I will dissect you myself.
It's been happening every season for the last however many seasons, like since BFA basically. It's been happening a very long time. I hit by it again. It's not going very clean, but I don't think it even matters.
Who dares intrude on my laboratory? When I find you, I'll be happy to demonstrate my research.
Where, I don't know, the Plague Borers like don't work anymore, I guess. I don't know what's happening. Need a ranged interrupt on that mob. Or not. I don't do mythics. Ever? You've never done it. Unfortunate. My trigger route spreadsheet is updated. Yep. I need to add 1 or 2 more routes to it, but fire is definitely good. Ice block. Pretty tough mechanic, these ghosts. I don't blame you for ice block in there. What boss are you up to? Council. Oh wow, that fucking, I think that Bombkin's Convoke went into that ad. I don't know though. That ad took a ton of damage really quickly, so I assume that was why.
What this needs is the flesh. Consume.
Beware.
Council, yeah. Last week Council was like fucked. I don't know if it was the fight, I don't know. Apparently something wrong with DBM and weak ores and all this other shit. What legendary are you going to end up using for Mythic Plus and rating? I just made a video on that. Check it out. Literally yesterday. Check her out.
An infusion of aggression should do nicely. It's time this experiment.
Did you upgrade your Plaguefall routes? No, not yet. I've updated it personally, but not in game yet. Not on the sheet yet. I don't like. You can't really reliably keep two plague slimes out of the fight, can you? Maybe you can. I don't know. Without a banish, I don't see how you would. That bombkin was tunneling into the boss with ooze near it. What is wrong with people? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's trying to like keep this thing out of the fight, but I guess it's possible. Anyway, special anti-unlucker day stream tomorrow. Alright. Wouldn't it be cool if you could transmog Shadow Gas? It looks so cool. Oh, you're talking about the legendary stuff. Yeah, that's actually going to be available to get in the second tier of the raid, they said. So rather Pride for next pack? Yep, especially on Fortify Week. Well, I'll give this guy credit. He really put in a lot of work to make that happen.
So you emerge victorious, but at what cost? What vile mixtures now course through your veins? That is the plague's true power. It lingers, festers, destroys everything it touches, even the victor.
Actually, you're going to kill this thing first. That's impressive. That very, very rarely happens. What I want to know is why did he solar beam the ooze? That's a good question. I noticed that actually, I forgot. Okay, well, we'll just save rune weapon, I don't know. I'd rather have it up for the start of the poll. Because threat will be difficult. What's going on here? Well, he didn't actually drop combat, I guess. He really needs to separate those. Maybe. What are people's theories on how they might fix faction imbalance? That's a good question. Yeah, they talked a lot about it at BlizzCon, so definitely something will happen, but who knows what. I can't remember. Did we actually? I think we need that back.
Foolish. Had you reached out and seized the plague, the House of Eyes would still stand. I will correct his mistake. All will suffer, as the House of Eyes has suffered.
I read an article that said cross-faction play will be possible in some way. No. Nobody knows for sure yet, but yeah. Certainly does seem like what they'll do. I think we need this back, so I'm gonna grab it now. Actually gonna grab this as a pet. That card Trinket Absorb is beautiful. Oh, it's so great, yeah, 100%. There's just so many CDs for Blood Decay. No. Alright. The other mob didn't even aggro? What the fuck? That's odd. How is that green thing on the ground? Looks like a Demon Hunter ability. Must be a trinket or something. The best cross-faction thing would just be let everyone group. Yeah, I think they should just remove factions at this point. Honestly. Okay, we're gonna have 80. Does look like my pet is useful. I'll need it afterwards. Did that guy just cast Entangling Roots on the move? What the hell was that? He was like running away and then all of a sudden the mob got rooted. What was that? The old classic talent that whenever you got hit, you get put roots up. So obviously they will give us a charge system to faction swap once a week. I mean, I honestly don't mind it. You can still have the whole alliance versus horde on PvP. Yeah, I think you're right. Starfall lets you cast while moving. Oh, that's right, yeah. Oh no, Mass Entangle also is instant, yeah. You heard it here first. Yeah. Okay, well, don't kill it. Balance can cat, yeah, well, both are true, yeah. Could be either. Either repair.
I have many, many wares.
Out of water. So now we'll fill it with the coldest water jug. Happy Wipe on Pride Day. Yeah, Grievous. Welcome to it.
You will not stop me. My blades will rend your flesh. I will slay you where you stand.
Oh, we've been acquainted.
Fear
Gonna need that last one out, my friends.
Lay you where you stand.
This is an interesting list.
My blades will rend your flesh. No target has escaped me.
Nobody else is doing this, huh?
Single scratch is all it will take.
What's the highest key you've ever done? Wow. 22s, I think, are the number. The answer to that.
Your demise comes from the shadows. A single scratch is all it will take. No target has escaped me. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Alright, really sloppy here. I don't think we upgrade this. It's gonna be very tight.
Trespasses upon the house of
Good luck with your keys. Alright, see, man. Good luck with everything.
that which cannot be controlled. If you so desire this power,
I mean, you can already PvP as Alliance's mercenary. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what she said. It's gonna be tight. Go on. It's a pretty good one, actually.
We've been expecting you.
Need to get going on these mobs, otherwise we're not upgrading this.
Time to feed.
Mostly Spitefulls now. Seeing all these raid nerfs and nothing to Shadowlands or nothing to Stone Legion Generals. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know why the fuck they would nerf the health pool on Artificer. That is the least. I mean, why? Like, that is the dumbest thing. Honestly, legitimately, that's the least in need of nerfing in the whole raid, health pool wise. Alright, let's go boss here.
behold my vital work, my pride, and my doom. Can you feel its anger? My anger! My house waits light.
Black powder bomb. What?
You cannot avoid this fate.
It's a really tough fight on Grievous, honestly.
Will be destroyed.
Oh shit. Yeah, got hit by that because that fucking goddamn whispered shit coming up. And we're lagging now?
Today, it's the
Seems to be the game. Hello?
Such strength, such a potent addition
Alright.
to the flame.
Was that the game or was it the stream too? You're fine. It's not the stream. What the hell is this? Snow patch. Oh, right. It's the game. Gotcha. Well, I don't think we're double upgrading this. My pet's still down there. The mage whispers. Where's my pet? It's gone. Don't know. AFK.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Behold, my final work, my pride, and my doom. Can you feel its anger? My anger! My house waits with light.
Having the pet is pretty nice here.
House waits with light. It spreads. It cannot be contained.
That's why I might control one of these. I've never even tried. Should probably do that. Can't hurt, right? I mean, I don't think it does anything bad. Black powder bomb. What is that? It's a bug, I guess. You can do it, it looks like. Yeah, you can mind control one of these. It's interesting. Didn't know that was possible.
Suppose failure comes naturally to your kind.
Just takes them out of the fight. I mean, that's pretty cool. The time, yeah, it's over. You still need count too. What stats you got on your weapon versus haste? Well, still good considering the deaths. Yeah, something like that. We're about to wipe again, so. Oh man, could have timed it close, but the whisper. Nah. Well, yeah, I guess if we didn't wipe last time, we would have upgraded it, but. Fill up on water here real quick. And the shaman is now offline. So another 3 disband day. I just got the Denathrius one. High haste, low, high mastery, low haste. Gotcha. Of course. Not sure how good Mastery is. For Blood DK, it's pretty good right now. Yeah, Blood DK. Here, let's die real quick. I want to see something. Come on, kill me. Oh, he left already? Oh. Anyway, disband. That's right. Yep. Really quit like that the last minute? Yeah, I mean, the shaman left, so. Alright, unfortunately, I'm going to tell you, I'm not really feeling very good right now, so I think I'm going to call it here. Didn't really want to end this early today, but a little worn down from yesterday, unfortunately. It was very fucking cold out. I was outside for like 3 hours yesterday in like sub 30-degree temperature, so. Not feeling very good, so that's going to be the last key today, unfortunately. People really do that, put all that effort, and then quit in the last boss. Oh yeah, people do it all the time. Are you kidding me? Welcome to the channel. But now, I don't know why. I don't know. Especially now with Valor and stuff. I was really hoping to get that dungeon done, though, so I can get a chance at the trinket, but... Another 3 disbands. Another 75% disband rate on Tuesday. This time it was a shaman healer. Okay. So sorry guys, but I'm going to have to get off. I'm just not feeling very good right now, so. We'll see you tonight for raid and hopefully tomorrow for more streams, so. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.